Hey everybody, it's Tom coming to you from my brand new lab where I get to work on things like this. Uh, Apologize for the low quality of the video, but I've had a lot of requests for folks to know what's in store here, what I have. I got a lot of decks that I've built recently, too many of them to work through in an efficient amount of time. So I'm just going to run through what I have available and hopefully, as I can, get the deck lists and prices of them out to you. We'll start with commanders, and then I got a pile of tiny leaders as well. The first and foremost here is a Gishath Sun's Avatar. This is not a deck I built. It is one that I found recently when going through all the Board Night stuff and was probably sitting in the shop for who knows how long, hiding in a random box. I also went on a kick not too long ago where I built a bunch of dragons. So I know I just had a Miriam deck, but here's another one for you. I also did this where I made all 5 of this cycle at once. Pretty much dragon themed, but all 5 of the dragon lords from Tarkir made into commander decks. From here on out, everything will be color pie order. So first up, Jeru with Eyes Open. Emperor Mikhail II. Conti, Night Minister. Patron of the Nezumi. I have no idea how this guy's name is pronounced. Raubon, Bull of Alamigo. Sorry to Final Fantasy fans if I'm butchering somebody you like. Jolrael, Monwavli Recluse. Genku, Future Shaper. Runo Stromkirk. Grakmaw, Skyclave Ravager. Mahadi, Emporium Master. Because Khajiit has wares for you. Gallia of the Endless Dance. Catilda Primeheart, Dawn Primeheart, excuse me. Campbell, Profiteering Mayor. This one was kind of fun. I like this. Also, never seen this guy, and I like him too. Captain Howler, Sea Scourge. Shark Pirate. Zabaz, the Glimmer Wasp. I'm actually thinking about trying to put together a modular deck of my own, so it was kind of fun looking for stuff. Grolnok, the Omnivore. For those of you who like frogs. Just saying. Vanifar, Evolved Enigma. Elrond, Master of Healing. Ubeka, Splitter of Seconds. This was another one that was really fun to start coming up with ideas for. Riku of Many Paths. And this is kind of the fun thing for me is I get to look at these things and see a bunch of cards that don't necessarily get used or get overlooked and be able to do fun things with them. I mean, this was another one that I really enjoyed. Sakur, Deathkeeper. Love that art. And Vishgraz, the Doom Hive. So those are the commander decks that I have available or currently trying to finish up. I don't necessarily have prices on them. I'll try and get the deck lists and prices together as soon as I can. Now, these are all tiny leaders. And if you don't know, you're not familiar with tiny leaders, it's a commander adjacent format. It is a fan format. You can go to Tiny Leaders Reborn and see the rules list and ban list and stuff for the format that we play here locally. But it is a 50 card format with a commander. Everything is 3 or less mana. And it is intended to be played 1v1. However, it is very versatile as a multiplayer format, especially in like Two-Headed Giant or 2v2 formats. So first up, Danitha Capashen, Sudayon of Sea and Sky. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but don't really care either. Urza, Power Stone Prodigy. It's not about whether or not you can pronounce anything anyway. It's about how fun the cards are to play with. Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy. Braids, Arisen Nightmare. I have 2 of this guy because it's just so easy to build mono red in this format, and he's a pretty decent commander for this. Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. Lazav, Wearer of Faces. Judith, the Scourge Diva. Timorit, the Murder King. Radha, Heir to Keld. Never delved into any of the stories. I think Radha's a pretty cool character. Denethor, Ruling Steward. Lurrus of the Dream Den. Baral and Kari Zev, the old pirate monkey lady. Vadrik, Astral Archmage. Bilby, Corrupted Observer. Zirda, the Dawn Waker. Again, I've done it because this just seems to be such an easy deck for me to build. I really like this character for some reason. Lonus, Cryptozoologist. And finally, Dakin, Shadowslayer. So in this format also, Planeswalkers, like in Brawl, can be used as your commander. So it's kind of a fun little extra tidbit there. Those are the decks that I have available right now. Again, I don't necessarily have prices on everything, but I do have them available. If you want, you can always find us on Facebook at Board Night. Send us a message, send me an email, support@board-night.com. I can try and get something set up, finished up for you, get finalized information. But those are what I have right now. It's a quick way for me to try and just get all that out there for everybody rather than trying to compile full deck lists and everything. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.